All right, let's go. See, body cam footage reveals 10-year-old killer cop who got murdered on their own body cam. Yo, that looks crazy. The worst killers ever. Okay, yeah. Hold on. We watching this.
You ready, Foster?
All right, chat. We got cops who got murdered on their own body cam. Let's go, chat. This is about to be crazy. You said second? W? Okay, bet. W. Let's go.
You ready, Foster?
Should've never broken my house. Sorry about that.
These are the moments when cops recorded their own deaths. And unfortunately, there are plenty of other moments just like this. Like the time these 3 officers were ambushed and killed after they failed to notice the man in the car aiming a fully loaded automatic rifle at them. Starting with the time.
This is about to be crazy, chat. I can already tell, bro. This is about to be crazy. Yo, these body cam footage just be insane, y'all.
A cop offered help to a stranded driver.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick.
Only to be murdered and kidnapped, all captured on his own body cam. In the early morning hours of March 15th, 2024, New Mexico trooper Justin Hare was dispatched to assist what appeared to be a stranded driver in Quay County, New Mexico. Unfortunately for Officer Hare, this would be the last time he would be dispatched on a call.
Like, you gotta be a sick individual to just randomly murder a cop, bro. Like, that's just so crazy. Sick individual, bro.
Hey, bud. What do you need?
Just tired. I need a ride to the store. You get me there.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick, but nobody's open tonight.
Well, that's fine. I get town. I just never come back and get the car.
Okay, go ahead and go to the front of my car real quick. I'll meet you up there real quick. I'll get you.
Oh my god.
Without a warning, 33-year-old Jeremy Smith pulled out a Taurus 9mm pistol and shot Officer Hare point blank, killing him instantly. After ending the life of the police officer who was trying to help him, Smith stole the squad car with the officer still inside.
Like, what is going through bro's head? I don't even know what to say right now, bro. That is like, oh my god, dog. This is why it's so important, y'all, to not trust nobody sometimes, bro. Like, random people, dog, can be a normal conversation you having with somebody, even helping somebody out. And just like that, boom, gone. Crazy world out here, bro. That's so crazy.
After driving northbound for around 5 minutes, Jeremy dumped Officer Hare's body on the side of the road and continued his escape. A few hours later, he crashed the stolen patrol unit and proceeded to flee on foot. Following this incident, a multi-agency investigation revealed that Smith had stolen a BMW 335i from a nurse a few days prior and already had warrants out for his arrest, which
Like, what's going through your head, bro, to be doing stuff like that?
would explain the sudden attack. He was caught a few days later and was charged with carjacking resulting in death, kidnapping resulting in death, possession of a stolen firearm, and interstate transport of a stolen vehicle. If convicted, he faces life in prison or the death penalty, as federal law does not allow
Buddy need a
parole.
penalty.
Sadly,
Buddy need a
Officer
penalty,
Hare
bro.
succumbed to his injuries, leaving behind a pregnant wife and 2 children.
Oh my
February 8th,
God.
2024, in Maryville, Tennessee, Deputy Shelby Eggers performed a traffic stop on an SUV. The car was stopped for erratic driving, but when Eggers approached the vehicle, she'd find suspect Kenneth DeHart, whose unwillingness to comply would soon turn deadly.
All right, my friend. Now that we're out of the way there. That's all right. My name's Shelby. I work for the Lake County Sheriff's Office. I stopped you not because you were all over the road.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice.
Okay.
I just put my hair up.
Putting your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink or anything?
Oh,
tonight?
hell no.
Okay.
No. I'm
Maybe
really
something
just
like
leaving.
that?
No, I'm just leaving Suburban.
Okay.
I noticed sometimes they can't find a killer for months, but if someone kills, they find that same day. Nah, for real. See, the thing is, bro, it's like, I feel like certain things, okay, if I'm thinking from like a cop perspective, right? If somebody murder a cop, yeah, that person need to be found ASAP. Because think about it, if they can harm a cop, just think about the other people that is like literally going to get harmed. Like think about it. Like there are people out here who will harm people and like murder people, but they would not harm a cop. But some people like go past that limit as even murdering cops, bro. And that's so crazy, dog. That's so crazy. So look, I'm gonna say this. I feel like the same amount of the same amount of attention should be had for any sort of murder or hurt of a person. But then again, when you think about it being a cop, bro, and somebody hurt a cop, like that person's more than just crazy. Like that person's out of it, dude. That person is like not in reality, dog. That person think they playing a video game and they gonna harm like 10,000 other people if they could, probably. Like seriously. It's so crazy, dog.
Kenneth claimed that he hadn't been drinking or doing drugs and told the deputy that the reason he drifted into the other lane was because he was fixing his hair. But when the officer approaches the vehicle, she notices a strong marijuana scent coming from the car, so she asks the suspect to step out of his vehicle. But unfortunately, things would quickly turn south.
I'm going to tell you this. I am going to have you step out, hang out with me.
Step out for what?
So, I smell weed in the car. Have you ever smoked weed in this car?
I don't smoke or nothing.
Okay, you don't smoke or nothing?
No.
Has anybody ever smoked in the car?
Nobody. This is
Okay.
my grandma's car.
Okay,
That's
I got you.
bogus, man.
Okay. Well, I smell it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you step out and hang out with me. Okay? My partner's going to get here. We'll search as long as everything's good. I'll get you home.
There ain't no weed in here. Nobody
Okay.
smokes weed. Don't do me like that now.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. I'm refusing to.
No,
search.
there's no refusing. So when I smell the odor of marijuana, I have probable cause to search the vehicle.
I need you to get a
So
dog.
there's-
Kenneth begins to get agitated at the deputy, but things would only get more heated when Shelby's partner, Deputy Greg McCowan, arrives to help lay down the law.
Get out of the car.
I'm not. No.
You're about to go to jail for refusing.
No, you can't do that.
You're about to go.
do that. You can't do this, man. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me, man. Please. Please get your hands off of me,
Go ahead,
please.
Go ahead.
Please.
Get out of the car.
I'm asking
Get your ass out.
No offense. Okay, no offense. But like, why is she trying to yank him out the car? Shouldn't he be trying to yank him out the car? Shouldn't the male officer be trying to like yank the person out the car, not her? That's isn't that like common sense? That's what he there for, right? Why is she trying to yank him out the car? Not saying like, I don't know. I don't know.
Get out of the car now.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Out of the car. Get out of the car, Kenny. Go ahead, hit him. Out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Taser deployed.
Get out of the car, man. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Get that seatbelt on him. Go
Please
get the seatbelt.
don't do this to me.
You're about to get it again.
Please. Please.
You're about to get it again.
Please stop. Let me talk to my man. Oh my God.
Get him out. I just got tased.
After refusing to step out of his vehicle, the deputies deployed a stun gun, which seemed to have little to no effect on the suspect. And moments later, Kenneth would respond to the officers by drawing a gun of his own, threatening their lives.
$335 shots fired. I'm hit. 334's hit. Ah! Leg! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Deputy Shelby Eggers was shot in the leg and fortunately survived. However, Deputy Greg McCowan was killed at the scene. After the incident, the city mayor put out a $10,000 bounty for any information regarding the suspect. And after a 5-day manhunt, Kenneth DeHart was finally arrested 20 miles from where the crime was committed.
Bro, if it was up to me, I would show no remorse for people who harm an officer. I'm like, I just can't. I don't get how people can do certain things like that. That's just so crazy to me.
He was convicted of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, felon in possession of a firearm, aggravated assault on a first responder, evading arrest, resisting arrest, and failure to maintain a lane. This suspect's response to an officer's instructions was to draw a gun and pull the trigger. But what about an officer? What would they do if they were suddenly ambushed unprovoked? On July 14th, 2023, Fargo police officers Andrew Dodas and Tyler Hawes were investigating a traffic incident. Several witnesses needed to be interviewed, so they called in fellow officers Zach Robinson and Jake Wallen to assist. A seemingly typical shift, but unbeknownst to them, in a car across from the crash site, a truly sinister plan was brewing.
We'll interview the drivers just because it's easier for the report and stuff. If you just want to do passengers, just pull them out and get statements from them and their info and stuff. Perfect. All right, so where are we sitting right now?
As the officers were headed to conduct their first interviews, 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat opened fire, dropping 3 of them instantly. Officers...
Oh my God, bro. Chat, did y'all see that?
Mohammed Barakat
Look right here, bro. Right here, bro.
Opened fire, dropping 3 of them instantly.
That's
Officer
so...
Zach Robinson managed to take cover before unholstering his firearm and firing back at Mohammed, striking him multiple times.
Shout out to that officer, dude. That officer acted fast, bro, and he was like, "Oh nah."
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired.
Yeah, get him, get him, get him.
Man with an AK-47, he's shooting at us. We're at
Bro, that's an AK.
Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody. Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Hands up!
Like, you gotta be, bro. I say it every time, dog. These officers' jobs, bro. Not everybody can do this type of line of work, bro. I cannot believe there was at one point in time where they were trying to defund the police. I cannot believe that was even something, bruh. This is like, bro, people don't realize what these officers got to deal with. You gotta be like, fear cannot be a definition for you to do this line of work, bro. Fear cannot be a thing at all to you to be like the officer.
Fargo 534, 3 officers down.
Officer Robinson ordered Muhammad to drop his gun 16 times, but he continued waving it. He was reportedly wearing body armor and was shot and killed about 2 minutes into the standoff. Upon further investigation, it was discovered that his vehicle contained 3 rifles, 4 handguns, over 1,800 rounds of .223 ammo, 3 gas canisters, and 2 propane tanks filled with...
Bro, are you about to fight a war? What is he gearing up for, my dude? An apocalypse? Bro had 2 propane tanks, 3 guns, 1,800 rounds of .223 ammo. Like, bro, I forgot to ask you yesterday, is Prince actually a real name in the US? Yeah, Prince is a real name. Bro, there's a musician named Prince. Like a famous rock star that a lot of the US, like in the US, we look up to. His name Prince. Purple Rain. Shout out Prince, bro. Shout out Prince. Famous rock star, bro.
Tannerite, an explosive used for target
low key right behind Michael Jackson on talent. Some people say Prince had more talent than Michael Jackson, bro. Which low key I kind of feel like he did, bro. Prince made all his songs from scratch. Like, I'm talking like he did the drums. He played every instrument in Purple Rain. Every single instrument you hear, that dude sat up and played the instrument, dog. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. Dang, why my name Victor and not Prince? Nah, bro, bro, your name is fire, bro. Victor is fire. Bro said, dang, why my name not Prince? Victory Royale. Oh, babe, stop. Yo, shout out Prince though. Shout out Prince for real. Purple Rain was like one of the most best albums out ever, bro.
However, Jake Wallen lost his life after the
Victory
incident,
Royale.
while officers Andrew Dodas and Tyler Hawes were wounded, but made a full recovery a few months later. After an investigation, it was determined that Muhammad had been preparing for a larger attack and was obsessed with mass casualty incidents. But in this next case, an officer sees the threat and runs straight into it. On April 5th, 2019, officers from the Henry County Police Department were dispatched to an emergency situation after a man shot his pregnant wife and teenage son. When the officers arrived at the scene, they broke in through the front door to apprehend the suspect, 47-year-old Anthony Bailey. But unfortunately for them, they were about to walk right into a deadly trap.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, I went to a firearm class. Like, I went to an actual firearm class, and they told me, this is something that I didn't know. Like, I literally didn't know. But they told me that if somebody breaks into your house, you're legally still not, you're not allowed to kill them. You're not allowed to harm them. unless they actually are trying to harm you. Like somebody can just walk into your house and like just grab a drink out your fridge, and if they not supposedly harming you, you can't harm them, bro. That's what I figured out when I took my firearm class, and I was like shocked after that, bro. I feel like anybody break into a house, you got full rights to like protect yourself. But they say that like there can be times where somebody can break into your house, and let's just say they trying to get away from somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's so many situations and so many certain things and circumstances that determine what is the probable cause for certain harm. And that's actually crazy to think about. It's a lot of stuff you have to take into account when you own a firearm. Like a lot of stuff you have to take into account. Even if you protect yourself, you still have to like fully like take into account that there are people out here who have protected themselves and they still get in trouble and go to jail, which is like actually crazy. But that it happens. It happens. So crazy, bro. I'm gonna grab some food real quick. All right, then. Let us know what you get.
He's on the no, don't go around. He's on
Watch out.
Oh, did that, bro? That officer just got shot in the hand, chat. Whoa. Oh my God.
Shot fired here, right here. Shot fired.
I'm clear, shot fired.
Don't come here. Don't come here. Don't come here.
Like, what is going through this dude's mind? You got a whole son and a wife. You got a whole family. And you having a shootout with the cops right now, dog? Some people don't need drugs. Some people don't need weed at all, y'all. Like, seriously. Some people don't need it.
You're not coming here. I got another shot. Yes, sir. I got another shot. Third shot. I got a hostage. I got a hostage. Don't come here. I got a lot of shots.
After shooting 2 of the police officers, Anthony locked himself inside the house.
I ain't coming nowhere.
There were negotiation attempts made to get the gunman out of the house, but after a 15-hour-long standoff, he refused to surrender and turned the gun on himself. One of the officers sustained a gunshot wound to the hand, while the other was shot in the hip. Both were hospitalized and recovered. Unfortunately, shootouts like these aren't that uncommon if you're a law enforcement officer. However, in this next case, things escalate to a whole new level. On November 6th, 2016, Kelvin Ross was driving a four-wheeler down a countryside neighborhood with a friend on a dirt bike when they were approached by a man named Ralph Stanley Jr., who threatened them with a shotgun. Ross's cell phone captures the chilling moments.
Hey, you keep running this goddamn up there my house, I'll kill your motherfucking ass.
All right, my
You
fault, man.
understand me?
Yes, sir.
I ain't fucking tired of your goddamn bull.
Yes, sir.
No.
Following the encounter, the guys quickly called the sheriff's department and told them about the incident and showed them the video. But as the deputies tried...
See, that's actually crazy. Like, people who have, like, people don't realize, bro, like, it's okay to, like, let's say if I'm a person and, like, somebody's riding a dirt bike up and down my neighborhood street all day, like, okay, that's fine. It ain't nothing to just go out there and have a conversation to say, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you can just be a little considerate, you know, like, I got children, I got a family, you know, like, we don't want to hear that all the time, you know? You don't gotta approach somebody with a firearm just because they got a dirt bike. You can't be that mad at the world, bro. If you that mad at the world, bro, go sit down somewhere and like go have a beer or something, bro. Like, bro, You tweaking. Like,
To
seriously.
talk to Ralph, he does the unexpected.
Tell me what's going on with your neighbors.
Man, I've had multiple complaints with these people over here, and I'm sure y'all had.
Okay, and the problem is that you took what you felt was your authority out in the road.
No,
and you told that man. You told that man that you're gonna kill him.
No.
Well, I'm just telling you, I can't. They had a video going, and that's terrible for you.
Yeah.
Terrible for you.
Yeah, I do. But y'all won't do anything. He's running a business over here. He's not paying taxes. Y'all won't do anything about it. I've already been to the marshal about it. Jimmy won't do anything about it. For the last 10, 11 months, man, it ain't been up.
Hey, guess what? I got pizza too. Fire. Fire. You got your favorite spot too? Your favorite pizza place?
Well, sure hell in this fucking neighborhood because of them.
Notice how Ralph has kept his hand inside his pocket while talking to the deputy. A small but crucial detail that went unnoticed. Unfortunately, it would prove fatal.
See, the thing is, it's hard to mess up pizza though. So let us know how that pizza is. We'll see. We'll give it a pizza. You're gonna rate the pizza after you eat it.
As the deputy tells him that he's under arrest, Ralph takes things to the extreme.
Well, just so you know, you're under arrest. Okay. Yes.
As the deputy attempted to handcuff him, Ralph pulled a concealed Glock 43 pistol from his waistband and opened fire. He shot the deputy at close range, fatally wounding him, and then turned the gun on the other deputy, shooting him multiple times. The second deputy managed to fire a single shot in return, but it missed. After shooting the deputies, Ralph did not call for help or offer aid. Instead, he went into his house, changed into tactical gear, and armed himself with an AR-15 rifle and a 12-gauge shotgun loaded with buckshot.
Oh, goddamn!
Like, you're not in Call of Duty. This look like Call of Duty. Literally, I swear to God, I didn't even see the chat, bro. You're not in Call of Duty, bro. You're not in Call of Duty. Like, what are you doing? Buddy came out with a full suit of vest on, a whole vest. MC, bro, like, what? It's so crazy that some man out here is really ready to, like, just throw their whole life to pieces over certain things that are just so stupid, though. Like, so dumb. Certain dumb things. Like, I don't get that. Bro. Yeah, buddy, you take a shot. You ain't even hit nothing, dude. How you ain't even hit nothing? You got a whole ACOG scope on. You got one of the overpowered guns in real life. You have an overpowered firearm with an ACOG on it. You ain't hitting no shots. Like, go put the vest down. You're getting a little too old. You need to go sit down, bro. I get your wife probably did something crazy and now you want to let your anger out. But that don't give you the reason to let your anger out on police officers, though. That's crazy. Like, buddy, relax.
Eventually, he surrendered to the officers and was subsequently arrested and charged with second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 2 life terms without the possibility of parole. In this case, a suspect's heinous actions took the life of an officer. However, in this next story, a suspect calls 911 with the most evil intentions. In the early hours of December 31st, 2017, 31-year-old Matthew Ryle made a 911 call to report a verbal disturbance with his temporary roommate. But what seemed like a routine call...
I wouldn't be surprised if we pull out an RPG. Nah, for real, buddy. Like, this dude... It's so crazy. He did all that just to be like, oh, I'm sorry, help, help, help. Whoops. Oh, bro. Like, bro.
Would soon turn into a deadly standoff.
What's going on there?
This guy totally freaked out on me. He kept coming at me. I appeared for my health and my safety. Like, he was at me.
And what was your name?
Matthew.
3 officers from the Douglas County Sheriff's Department arrived at the Copper Canyon Apartments in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, ready to assess the situation.
You, what's going on tonight?
My roommate freaked out on me. And
Okay.
came at me. I even like put a laser in his face and like I'm surprised.
Okay. Why don't you come out here with this guy right here? You mind if I come in and talk with you, sir? Is he on anything? Is he have any mental disabilities or? Not that I know. Did you guys get in a physical altercation tonight? Okay. I'm just gonna get your name in, sir, and then I'm gonna get out of here, okay?
When officers arrived, Ryle claimed that his roommate was having a
That up? Nah, like I'm kind of confused what's going on right now too. Like, Buddy says his roommate is freaking out, but then why is his roommate standing there like that? What is he holding behind him? Why is he standing like that? Like, bro, what?
PTSD flashback, prompting Ryle to call an ambulance. But the officers quickly noticed something else. Ryle was the one acting erratically, even arguing with them on the scene.
Well, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try to figure out how to calm him down. Hang on. We're here because we want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. No, I know.
I hate the name Matthew. That's my classmate's name, and I hate. Hey, we gonna pull up on Matthew. We gonna give him one of the. No, let me stop. I can't say that. I can't say that on the street. But L Matthew though. L Matthew, bro.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
After speaking with both men, deputies determined that no crime had been committed. So, at 3:44 a.m., they left the scene. But this wasn't over yet. Just a few hours later, Ryle called 911 again. This time, he claimed that his roommate had been pushing him and that he wanted a restraining order. So, 5 deputies headed back to the apartment. But what they walked into was far more than just a tense situation.
Who's there? Who's there?
Hey, Matt, it's Zach.
Oh, I wonder if I can have a restraining order.
Well, what?
Can you help me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, let's do that.
I just feel like you're really upset. I'm not.
Well, I am. Can I get that message? Just.
Why is he crouched like that? What is going on, bro? These people are off drugs.
Well, I don't think there's anyone else in there.
No. We're gonna take him. We're in one.
Seeing Ryle's erratic behavior, officers decided to take him in for a mental health hold. This was the best course of action to keep both Ryle and those around him safe. But there was a problem. Ryle had barricaded himself inside the apartment, which meant that officers had no choice but to force their way in. And that's when things took a deadly turn.
Yep. Sheriff's Department, I got it, son. Matthew, come out!
Open the door. Sheriff's office. Cover me, shots fired. Cover me. Stay with me, Pelly. You're all right. You're okay.
Without warning, Ryle opened fire with a rifle. Every officer on the scene was hit, but one of them, Deputy Zachary Parrish, took the brunt of the ambush, being shot multiple times. With officers down, SWAT was immediately called in. The scene was chaotic, and Ryle continued to fire, even as...
Yeah, bro, what's up with the people named Matthew, bro? Y'all need to take a chill pill for real. Y'all need to relax. Like, for real.
SWAT moved in. Once inside, officers found Ryle barricaded in a bedroom, and the gunfight continued. But after an intense battle, Ryle was finally stopped when he was shot multiple times. Inside his apartment, officers found an arsenal, 15 guns, including rifles, a shotgun, and a semi-automatic pistol. They also discovered nearly 400 spent shell casings and 180 bullet holes in the walls, some reaching neighboring apartments. But what made this case even more chilling was that Ryle had live-streamed the entire attack on Periscope.
He live streamed it? I know y'all just heard that. Buddy live streamed.
In the footage, he claimed he was only defending himself.
That's
He
crazy.
even bragged about having over 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Sadly, Deputy Zachary Parrish didn't survive his injuries. The other officers, though wounded, made it out alive. A routine call had turned into a deadly ambush, and one officer paid the ultimate price. Officers often have to put their lives on the line to protect
That's
and
so
serve.
crazy, bro.
And in this next story, law enforcement has
So
to
crazy.
take on someone who is willing to do anything to escape. On October 15th, 2023, a Tehama County police officer responded to a call regarding a disabled motorist. The driver, 39-year-old Joseph Michael Pate, was approached by the officer and asked to roll down his window. Dashcam footage shows the horrifying moments that followed.
Hey, can you roll down your window?
After knocking on the window a few times, the officer suspected that something might be wrong, so he backed up, which proved to be a wise decision as the driver suddenly exited the vehicle and opened fire on the officer.
Hey, stay in your vehicle. Hey, hey! 802, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
This officer, bro. This officer was on point. Buddy knew exactly what was going on. He like, oh, but they not rolling down the window? You see how he walked back? This dude was a cowboy in his recent life. His past life, he was a cowboy. He already knew. Look at the way he walked back, chat. Look. He like, oh, okay, I bet.
Knocking on the window a few times, the officer suspected that something might be wrong.
He was on
so he
point.
backed up,
This
which proved
officer
to be a
was
wise
on
decision
point.
as the driver suddenly exited the vehicle and opened
W
fire
officer,
on the
bro.
officer.
Hey, stay in your vehicle. Hey, hey! 802, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. 1199.
That's what he get, bruh.
He's got a long gun on the ground. Stay on the ground! Reach to your head. Do not reach for it. 802, I cannot tell. It's blacked out windows. Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Do not do it!
After a few minutes of pretending to be down, the man got up again and shot the
Chat. He pretended to be down. He pretended to get hit. Chat. He pretended to get hit to lure the cop in. He pretended.
officer, hitting him multiple times. The man then proceeded to steal the cop car and tried to escape, only for him to meet a bitter end.
802, I'm hitting the leg. He's taking off with a patrol vehicle.
A few moments later, multiple officers arrived at the crash site and arrested the man, who was quickly taken to a hospital, where he died. Fortunately,
he did get hit.
the officer's injuries weren't lethal, and he fully recovered and
Yep. Yes. The officer survived, bro. I low-key thought, bro. Oh my God, yes. Thank God, bro.
returned to duty within a month. The officer read the mind of the suspect before he got out of the car, which goes to show that sometimes to survive, the only thing you can rely on is pure instinct, like in this next case. On January 1st, 2016, a police officer responded to a call regarding a man, 29-year-old Malcolm.
Bro thought he was a gangster. Nah, for real. How did he had a whole rifle. Mind you, the officer only got a pistol. He had a whole rifle, fired at least like 50 shots. Came around a car and everything. And Buddy only got one shot on the officer's leg. I think he you need to rethink what you're doing, bro, because you're not good at nothing you're doing right now. And then, oh wait, he can't rethink anything, chat. Sorry, I forgot what the video said.
Or trying
Ouch.
to snatch groceries from customers.
Ouch.
After arriving at the scene
That's not
and
funny,
identifying
though.
the man based
That's
on the
just crazy,
description,
though.
he exited the vehicle and told him to stop.
W
Malcolm,
officer,
on
I'm
the
glad
other
the
hand,
officer
had
survived,
different
bro.
plans.
Come here for a second. Come here. If you don't, you better stop, or I would. Come here. Come here. Stop. 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 Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket. If you don't stop, so I'm gonna tase you. I'm not playing with you. Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket. Shots fired! Damn! Shots fired! Dispatch, I'm in! This Echo Star, I'm in! I'm in! I'm a Tyson. Dispatch, hey, help.
Yeah, I seen you after that, boy. I seen you after it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Dispatch, please tell my family I love them.
Malcolm opened fire on the officer, striking him at least 8 times. The officer ran for his life and called for backup, who arrived soon and apprehended the suspect. Luckily, the officer survived, and Malcolm was given the maximum sentence of 30 years.
He survived
Without the possibility.
Oh my god,
But
I
in
was
this
hoping
next
he
story,
survived, bro.
An officer comes face to face with a freight train. On January 13th, 2020, a Georgia police face to face with a freight train of parole. But in this next story, an officer comes face to face with a freight train. On January 13th, 2020, a Georgia police officer was looking for a runaway suspect. However, he was so focused on catching the perpetrator that he didn't realize how close he was to the tracks.
826-911.
Come here.
Get Rockport come out towards Piedmont at the railroad tracks.
The officer sustained multiple serious injuries following this incident, including broken ribs, a concussion, and multiple fractures. Fortunately, he survived the impact and made a full recovery.
He survived too, bro. Oh my god, buddy. Y'all seen the picture of him sitting with his thumb up? Buddy just got hit by a train. Oh my god, dog.
Sustained multiple...
Man. Wow. Wow. Prayers go out to his family, bro. I'm so glad he didn't succumb to his injuries. Man. But that's crazy. That is crazy, chat. That was crazy. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, chat. That was the craziest video we've watched so far. Out of all the reactions of body cam footage, that was the craziest. That was the craziest, bro. And like, just to like this wasn't like when we watch what we usually watch. Like when we watch the detective stuff and they trying to find people and they don't got the like live footage of like everything going on. They like skip around. Nah, this video kept all the footage, bro. Yo, shout out to this channel. This channel is fire. I'm so glad too that the video ended on like 3 good notes, bro. The last 3, so like the last 3 officers that was in these incidents, bro, they survived, dog. I'm so happy, dog. That's so crazy, man. That is so crazy, chat. Today was a fire stream. Kind of give y'all some insight on what tomorrow's stream is gonna be like. So tomorrow's stream, we obviously gonna have reactions in the stream, but we definitely gonna start a new gameplay. I'm not too sure what the game gonna be. You feel me? But we gonna figure it out, and we gonna start a new gameplay. It's gonna be fire. You feel me? If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy. We go live every single day at 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You feel me? Also, be sure to check out Ink Stitch. Check out my links. If you want to wear this freaking tracksuit right here, if you want to wear this tracksuit right here that I wear every single stream, every single reaction, every single gameplay. You feel me? Be sure to check out these links right here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, WW. Low key, y'all, I might end this stream a little early today. It's like 11:59. It's only a minute early. You know, I got a few editing videos I gotta get up. I gotta edit some videos. So be sure to check out the YouTube tonight or tomorrow. We'll have some new POV content up for you guys, and we should have some more videos up for y'all tomorrow too. Y'all feel me? Bass tag with the emoji, bro. Nah. Also, once again, oh yeah, Mass Tag, bro. Your mom's, bro. Happy birthday to her. Shout out, mama. Shout out, mama. Happy birthday to her, bro. WW. Make sure you call her, bro. Give her a text when she get up later tomorrow or later today. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap that stream up, y'all. Peace out. Have a good night, Mass Tag. You feel me? Everybody have a good night. You feel me? Also, oh wait, before I even go, shout out to Ireland. Ireland, you know, hopefully you see this, bro. I just want to say, dog, thanks for like the 500 or 400 bits that you sent like off the back of the start of the stream. That was so fire. W Ireland, bro. Buddy made my whole day. All y'all made my whole day. Maztak, you, Mizuki, y'all made my whole day, bro. Y'all show support every day. Shout out Doomer the Goober too. Buddy sent me a text. He said he couldn't make the stream, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Doomer the Goober. He didn't even have to let me know that. So shout out Doomer the Goober, bro, for showing some support to all my viewers, bro. I love y'all, bro. For real. We gonna go ahead and wrap that up, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.